We're finally starting to get to the big picture of the NFL season after 7 weeks. And week 7 was pretty chalky, all things considered. Just 3 upsets based on the odds. That was the Cowboys over the Commanders, the Colts over the Chargers, and the Bengals over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Other than that, all the favorites won despite some close calls for a few of them. Looking at this week, I said a couple weeks ago, jumped the gun a little bit, but now I'm very confident, especially now that Rashee Rice is on the team. His suspension's been lifted. Kansas City is back. I think they're the best team in the AFC. I have the Colts at the top of my power rankings, but Kansas City jumped a lot, and they're going to keep jumping. They'll probably be number 1 by the end of the year. Full disclosure, I'm expecting them to make a return trip to the Super Bowl. I just didn't want to jump them about 11 spots in 1 week. But speaking of some big jumps and stuff, this is sort of a reshuffle week where I'm kind of recalibrating what I think I've gotten wrong and right so far. So there's some big jumps. I think I severely underrated the Dallas Cowboys. It's no secret I put them at 3-14 in my preseason predictions. And I've really not given them a lot of their dues, but they have really turned in some great ball. Dak Prescott's playing with MVP consideration, I would say, at this point. The defense, not very good, but the offense is good enough to have them toward the middle ground, upper half of the league. Even Commanders drop a lot. Jaden Daniels is hurt. That's not a good thing for this team. It's the second injury of the year. It's no secret they're going to try to get him back nice and slow. And the NFC is stacked. It's going to be really tough for them to rebound. I don't think Marcus Mariota is the guy. They have a gauntlet coming up as well. Things don't look great for the Washington Commanders. Another QB injury. Carolina Panthers, Bryce Young goes down, and as it seemed he was turning a corner. The Panthers have won a few games in a row. They're back above 500 for the first time in a long time. And then they get their starting quarterback injured. Andy Dalton's going to try to hold down the fort. Just overall, the NFC seems to be so much deeper than the AFC this year. I think the AFC might still have the top-heavy teams. You know, the Colts, I think, again, the Chiefs are very far up there. I'm sure the Bills will figure things out. But, I mean, look at the power rankings here. I mean, you've got the Lions, the Rams, the Bucks, the Eagles, all towards this top end of the board. Packers have shown us that they're a good team. They keep winning close games, just kind of eking things out. I don't have a lot of confidence. I really want to see them dominate a team right now before I get them back up there. They burn me bad against the Browns. And the last thing is looking down the board. Giants, they lost, but I jumped them up too. The Giants, they look good with Jackson Dart. This team is going to be a big-time spoiler this season. They're probably not a playoff team. I think we're seeing exactly that. You know, a good team would have put away the game against the Broncos. They're not a good team. They're not a great team, but they're a good enough team to really give some contenders headaches further down the line.